We'll continue our chapter 5. After discussing the government's types of government, now we will discuss how many Mahajanpads were there in India. There were total 16 dominant Mahajanpads in 1600 BC in India. You can see in the map their various locations. First was Anga, capital Champa. It included some states or districts of Bihar. Magadha, it had two capitals, Rajgiri, later Patliputra. It covers district of Patna, Gaya and Shahadabad. Mala, capital Kusinara and Pava. Gorakhpur, Siddharthnagar in eastern UP are some modern districts covered. Vaji, the capital was Vaishali. It was situated on the north of river Ganga in Bihar. Kosala, capital Saraswati. It covers modern day districts of Faizabad, Gonda, Barich in eastern Uttar Pradesh. Kashi, the capital is Varanasi, located in the region Varanasi, that is the Banaras or Prayagraj. Chedi, Sukutimati covered the Bundelkhand region of present India. Kuru, Indraprasth covered the modern Haryana and Delhi region. Vatsa, Kaushambi, it covered Mirzapur, Allahabad districts. Panchala, Achitra and Kampilaya, Uttar Panchal and Dakshin Panchal. It was two capitals were there, and it is the present area of western UP in the east of the river Yamuna to the Kosala Janpad, right? Matsya, Viratnagar, the Rajasthan area of Alwar, Bharatpur and Jaipur. Sursena, capital was Mathura, it's present day Mathura only. Avanti, that is Ujjaini and Maheshmati, covered the western India, that is the modern Malwa region, UP and the UP, MP and the lower part, western, we can say. Akshama, Potana, it was located near the river Narmada and Godavari, between them in the southern part of India. Cambodia, capital is Rajapur, that is the modern day Kashmir. It also included some parts which is now in Pakistan, the Hazara district. And Gandhar, the capital was Takshila. It covers the parts of Pakistan and eastern Afghanistan. So basically, these janpads were all situated along some or the other river where there were foods, and the river always give life to the human beings. And you can see here that the Indian region was covered till eastern Afghanistan or the parts of Afghanistan. These all part it was once India only. Now, after out of these 16 Janpads, the Republican states were Vaji, Cambodia, Mala, and the Kurus, and the monarchical nature Mahajanpads were Kosala, Magad, Vatsa, Anti, Anga, Kashi, Gandhara, Sushena, Cheri, and Matsya. Now, the society which prevailed in these Mahajanpads. From the later Vedic period only, there were char varns discriminated in the society, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, which were considered as Divija or the twin bond, and they were only allowed to perform the Upnayan ceremony, that is, wearing the sacred thread. This casteism became more rigid and prominent during the Iron Age or in these Mahajanpads' time. Vaishya Brahmins were the priests, Kshatriyas were the warrior, and Vaishya were the business class. Fourth was the Shudra, which who were not allowed or deprived of doing any kind of sacrifice or anushthan, and along with women, they were not allowed to get education. In this time, men were more powerful, or the powers of a male of the house increased. Father played a more important role in the family, and women were considered inferior to the men. or they were just a subordinate, the mothers were just a subordinate to the fathers. Now, we'll do a case study or discuss a case study of two Mahajanpads, one Magad and the other is Vaji. First of all, let's start with Magad. Magad, the capital was Rajagiri and Patliputra. Rajagiri was basically invincible place protected by five hills, whereas its later capital, that is the Patliputra, was situated at the confluence of the Ganga, the Gandak, and the Ghagra and the Son river. Patliputra was surrounded by four rivers, and Rajagiri was a place protected by five hilly areas. Right? What the advantage with Magad always had, or which made Magad a more dominant or more powerful state, was its geographical location. The area where it was situated, that is the location in the modern districts of Patna, Gaya, and parts of Shabad, they were full of iron ores, and it helped Magad to make a very strong army with the iron weapons and the timber collected from the thick forest which was surrounded around the rivers was used for making chariots, houses, and the forts. Right? The administration part of Magad was a monarchy, that is, the kingship was hereditary. And the important Jans of Magad were Harappa dynasty, that is the Bimbisar, who ruled from 544 BCE to 492 BCE. Then came the Ajatshatru, who ruled from 492 to 460 BCE, and then the Udayan, who ruled from 600 BCE to 444 BCE. These three were the prominent rulers of Harappa dynasty. After Udayan, there came the Shishuvanga dynasty, which ruled from 413 BC to 395 BCE. Now talking about the Vaji. Vaji, the capital was Vaishali and it was located on the north of the Ganga around the Vaishali district of Bihar. It extended as far as Nepal hills. On the west, the river Gandak separated it from Mala and Kosla. In the east, it stretched out to the forest on the banks of river Kosi and the Mahanadi. Administration. Vaji always had a monarchy republican form of government known in which there were ganas or the sanghas or the assembly which whose members were known as the rajas. But it was jointly ruled by a group of chiefs. Each member of a group was known as Raja. The Raja met in assemblies and carried out important debates and discussion over different issues. They performed many rituals together. However, dasas and women could not be a part of these assemblies. Vaji was a confederate of eight ganas called as Ashtakula, that is, the eight families, among which the Vidyas, Lichavis, the Jatrikas, and the Vajis were the most prominent families. Vaishali, a large and prosperous city, was not only the capital of Vijayan Confederacy but also the headquarters of Lichavis. Lichavis were the most important Ganas during the time of Buddha, and Lord Mahavir belonged to the Jatkrikas.